Good evening and welcome to Sunset News on this beautiful Tuesday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather, and sports. I'm your host, Glenora Shipura. Getting into the news tonight, the 7 suspects arrested in connection with the murder of 24-year-old student Matthews Shihama appeared in the Walvis Bay Magistrates Court, upon which the case was postponed to the 22nd and the 23rd of October for bail application. Jessica Guys, Shihama's girlfriend at the time, and her brother Jimmy Gaib are among the 7 suspects. The other suspects are Michael Awasep, who's 24, Marvin Wapota, who's 20, Romano Paulus, who's 20, and Enrico Homahap, who's also 20, and Moses Kandume, who's 18. Shihama's body was found washed out at Independence Beach days after his disappearance was reported. It is alleged that he was attacked and killed at a braai held at his girlfriend's house. The courtroom was packed with friends and family of Shihama, and a petition was also handed over to the court. Getting into our next story, the Landless People's Movement has revealed its top candidates for parliamentary sitting, with activist and party member Michael Amushelelo in 31st place. Amushelelo has since withdrawn, saying he's not after handouts. Earlier this week, the party announced its cream of the crop after several activations over the weekend in the South. I remain a committed and dedicated member of the movement. I have, however, withdrawn my name from the list, as I was never granted an opportunity to earn my name on the list. I refuse to be wheelchaired into a parliamentary list as if I am not capable of making it on my own accord, Amushelelo said to the publication. He was nominated to the list by party president Bernard Swartboy. Joining Amushelelo on the presidential nominees list are Watara Motu at 4th place, Duminga Ndala at 6th, Ivan Skrever at 10th, Labazana Kohima at 13th, Alfred Goliath at 16, Justin Klein at 17, Eric Mubonga at 19, Lilian Kahuika at 22, Lazarus Karibeb at 25, Eileen Shirumuye at 28, and Mervyn Fries at 34. Youth representation. During his address, Swartboy revealed that although the party hoped to see a 71% youth representation on the list, the party was only able to achieve 45%, not considering members who are between 36 and 40 years old. Had the decision been up to just 1%, it would have been easy to attain, but this was a collective effort from members and leaders of the party. Our desire to have 71% youth representation in the party list was never inspired by tokenism and window dressing. It had to do with youth and the capacity they bring to the table. Some of our young people felt like they had to step down to contest in the regional and local authority elections, where they believed they could first grow and escalate their political career to a national level, he said. You can obviously read more on that story in tomorrow's Namibian Sun. Moving on, the capital requirements for Namibia to ensure secure bulk water supply up to the year 2037 countrywide stands at just above 10 billion Namibian dollars, with the operational cost to increase at least at the inflationary rates, say 5 to 6%. An additional investment into the water sector of between 17 billion Namibian dollars and 25 billion Namibian dollars over the next 10 years is required to satisfy this demand growth. Agriculture Minister Carlos Schleitwein said this week at the 9th Water Week that took place in Cairo in Egypt. He said that on average over the past 50 years, disasters related to weather, climate, or water hazards have occurred daily, with roughly 120 fatalities and an estimated cost of more than about 3.5 billion Namibian dollars in losses at the global level. In addition, he said that the number of weather and climate-related disasters increased by a factor of 5 over the 50 years, driven by anthropogenic climate change causing more extreme weather events. Water resources are under increasing pressure due to demographic, economic, social, climate changes, and the ever-growing global demand for energy, food and water. He was speaking during the launch of the Africa Water Investment Platform for Continental Africa Water Investment Program of $37 billion. Now, Schleitman said that the program is the outcome of an extensive consultative process with all stakeholders and the first step in realizing goals in their ambitious journey to bring financing to Africa's water sector to sustainable levels. Schleitman said that better management of water resources requires strengthened transboundary cooperation, application of water diplomacy tools, climate-proof security policy, and improved water governance. That concludes our top stories. On the other side of the break, we take a look at our entertainment news, where Namibian journalist, filmmaker, and author Selima Hennock unveiled her latest book. We get into this after the break.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Getting into our entertainment news, as I previously mentioned before the break, Namibian journalist, filmmaker, and author Selima Hennock unveiled her latest book, My Nakedness, at the National Library of Namibia. The memoir offers a poignant exploration of Hennock's personal and professional struggles, delving into career challenges, the complexities of marriage, and her battle with suicidal thoughts. Michael Kayonde gave in this report.
Because people were asking me on social media, is she having naked pictures inside that book? And somebody was just saying, like, are you being nude? Should I buy that book? And I'm just like, it's not about that. I'm just laying bare. And I felt naked while I was writing the story because I'm putting my story out there. People will get to judge me. People will get to see how I think, how I feel, and how I just navigate through certain situations. So my nakedness started as a way of channeling my feelings. That was like 3 years ago. And in me channeling my feelings, then I saw that it was forming into something much more. And then I started to put it into a book, or just writing more notes. And that's how I also contacted Martha, because I read one of her book and I see on social media, and she was so open and welcoming. I really, really appreciate you for taking out time, and also just...
A second-hand goods dealers workshop took place at the Kavango East Regional Council office. This story is our story of the day on the other side of the break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Getting into our story of the day, a second-hand goods dealers workshop took place earlier today at the Kavango East Regional Council office in Rundu. The Kavango East Acting Regional Commander, Deputy Commissioner Maulo Matongo shares more. Let's take a look.
For the interactions and the discussion of second-hand, particularly the law Act 23 of 1998, which governs such undertaking. I would would like also to extend our warm welcome to all our participants. We have committed to furthering their interest and the knowledge in the critical area of existing law. The significance of this meeting cannot be overstated. Not knowing our existing laws cannot be excused. However, it is a foundation upon which we build our integrity and accepted values in our society. Director of Ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, the public expects the Namibian police force to operate within the framework of the existing laws. It is therefore the mandate of the police officers to ensure that the public are adhering to these existing laws. A failure to act decisively and fail when dealing with the delinquents does not undermine the moral of the force.
Our in-house journalist Nikano Nangolo contributed that clip. Moving on, Erongo Red donated 7 oxygen concentrators to state hospitals in the Erongo region. These story headlines, our community talk on the other side of the break.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Getting into our community talk, Erongo Red donated 7 oxygen concentrators to state hospitals in the Erongo region. Here, Emmanuel Hanabeb, the CEO of Erongo Red, explains aside from the concentrators, they will be fixing lights at the Swakopmund State Hospital and other hospitals in the region. Leandria Mowish gave in this clip.
We also at Erongo Red have realized that as a team, the hospital has certain and several needs. You know, when you go to the hospital, the outside lights are not functioning. Some of the equipment are stolen while standing outside. And it's because of that that we thought it appropriate to engage Dr. Jonas. She's not here, in fact, she's the one that engaged us. And she is a dynamite as a person. Happened also to be my colleague 94, 95, while he was a registered nurse. So she engaged us, and we really have committed ourselves as a Erongo Red through our business team, just to help. Maybe we'll start with Swakopmund Hospital, where some of the valves will be fixed, some of the small things that have that is not there will be repaired, and we, as a team, would certainly go out and do it also to the other hospitals as well. And the current equipment that we are just having here, the concentrators, 3 will go to Office Bay. Swakopmund State Hospital will receive 2, Nusa Falls will receive 1, and Omaruru will also receive 1.
According to Economic News, NAC turns a $40 million Namibian profit in the 2023 to 2024 financial year. We expand on this after the break.
Connection. It's in the human touch, The feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
Getting into our economic news, the Namibia Airports Company had a positive return in the 2023-2024 financial year, recording a profit after tax of 40 million Namibian dollars. Spokesperson of the NAC, Dan Kamati, said that the recently concluded AGM marked a significant achievement for the company, as it is now up to date and fully compliant with the submission of its audited annual financial statements, he said. Nakamati, in a statement issued by the NAC, said that the company is currently operating at approximately 92% pre-COVID levels in terms of overall passenger volumes. He said that the NAC annual financial statements highlighted several positives, notably that the company has for 3 consecutive years received a clean audit known as an unqualified opinion. The company continued the positive trajectory of profit-making position, recording an increase in profit of $19.4 million recorded in 2023 to $40.8 million recorded in 2024. Reflecting on the organization's achievements over the previous year, the CEO, BC Uirap, said that the NAC demonstrated resilience and determination navigating challenges while forging a strategic direction. The financial and performance advancements attained signify the company's collective dedication to ethical and sustainable growth, said Kamati. Now, among these advancements are that Hosea Kutako International Airport and Walvis Bay International Airport attained long-term operating certifications in terms of the Namibian civil aviation regulatory requirements, valid until the 5th of December 2025. We now take a look at our financial indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 23.03, at 19.20 against the euro, and against the US dollar at 17.63 to Namibian dollars and 47 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, gold went up while copper, platinum, and Brent crude oil went down. Brent crude oil trading at 2%, going for $73.93 per barrel. In international news, the UN warns of a humanitarian catastrophe in Lebanon amid the Israel-Hezbollah war. We tackle this shortly. Getting into our international news, United Nations agencies have called for an urgent increase in funding to deal with the unfolding humanitarian crisis in Lebanon as the Israeli military continues its offensive against Hezbollah. UNICEF and the World Food Programme warned in a joint statement on Tuesday that the fighting, which has displaced hundreds of thousands in Lebanon, has triggered a catastrophe. We are preparing for the reality that the needs are increasing, the agency said. We need additional funding without conditionalities. Lebanese officials have said 1.2 million people have been affected by the conflict, in which Israel has conducted air attacks on Beirut and many other parts of Lebanon, as well as sending ground troops into the south. Around 1.2 million people have been affected, with a significant impact on vulnerable communities, the statement cautioned. Nearly 190,000 displaced individuals are currently sheltered in over 1,000 facilities, while hundreds of thousands more are seeking safety among family and friends. In addition, hundreds of thousands have crossed into Syria, the statement notes, further complicating the humanitarian response. The UN agencies say they are working to deliver vital support. WFP is meeting the needs of approximately 200,000 people daily, with ready-to-eat food and cash. We now take a look at our weather predictions. Timamlilo can expect some showers with a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 36 degrees Celsius, while the capital city can expect a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy conditions. Oshakati can also expect some partly cloudy conditions with a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 36 degrees Celsius. Walvis Bay can enjoy some sunny weather with a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius, while Henties Bay can expect partly cloudy conditions with a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius. We'll now head over to the sports desk, proudly brought to you by Sports Rep.
Good evening and welcome to the Sunset News Sports section. I'm Jesse Jackson Kauraitha. African Stars Football Club team manager Leslie Kovangwidi has revealed that the team is shaping up well ahead of the 2024-25 football season, as well as the upcoming Hage Geingob Cup. The champions begin this season aiming for a consecutive league title when the Premier League kicks off in November. Stars have already played a few games in the CAF Champions League preliminaries this season, but bowed out of the competition following a loss to Jwaneng Galaxy over 2 legs. Kovangwidi is, however, confident that the players have put that behind them and are now focused on winning domestic trophies this season. The Namibia Premier Football League season looms, but African Stars' focus has shifted to the Hage Geingob Cup as they prepare to face Eshoke Chula Chula on Saturday. The Reds will be out for revenge against Eshoke Chula Chula after losing 1-0 in their last meeting in the Hage Geingob Cup last year. The Namibia Triathlon Federation has expressed its congratulations to para-athlete Jerome Roy, who achieved the second position at Paracup event in Alhandra, Portugal. The young Namibian was barely 1 minute behind the winner, Javier Rubio of Spain. Roy has been preparing in Europe for this coming weekend's World Championship in Torremolinos, Spain. Dedication and hard work truly paid off. Well done, Jerome, the NTF's message in social media said. That is all sports we had for you this evening. Good night.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Thank you for joining Sunset News on this Tuesday evening. And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Do make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook, on all the NMH platforms on weekdays, as well as on our website, 1up2.com. Sunset News screens on our DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every Monday to Thursday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glenora Shipura. This has been Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.